Hello. C.S. Lewis once said, God demands our worship, our obedience, our prostration. Do we suppose that they can do him any good? Can our irreverence reduce his glory? A man can no more diminish God's glory by refusing to worship him than a lunatic can put out the sun by scribbling the word darkness on the walls of a cell. But God wills our good, and our good is to love him, and to love him we must know him. And if we know him, we shall in fact fall on our faces. If we do not, that only shows that what we are trying to love is not God. Something to think about. So, in other words, if we want to love God, we spend time with him to get to know him. But how does one do that? Well, Psalms 100 verse 4 says, to enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Be thankful to him and bless his name. So if we desire to be in the presence, we must give our thanksgiving to gain entrance into the outer gates. And if we want to come even closer, we must give our praise. As we pour out what we are thankful for, our thoughts start to expand and encompass even more to be thankful for. It's kind of like a game I remember playing when I was younger with my sister. She would say one word, and I would have to think about what that would make me think of. And then I would say that word. And then she would say another thing that my word made her think of. And so on it went. One thought leading to another. This is so much how Thanksgiving works. Think about one thing you're thankful for. Just one thing. Now, what does that thought lead you to? Now, when you have that thought, what does the next one lead you to? Just a few things to be thankful for. And as you think about the things that you're thankful for, think about who's given them to you. Who has brought these blessings into your life? This is what Lewis was referring to when he said that if we do not fall on our faces in reverence and praise of our God, the giver of all good things, then what we're loving is not yet God. It leads us to praise. Do you know that our minds enhance the more that we're thankful? It's true. Neurobiologists have studied out the electricity of emotions in our brains. And when we're thankful for something and have gratitude, the brain will light up and create new thought structures that are really healthy. But conversely, when a brain is in the negative thought mode, resentful and ungrateful, it only lights up remotely and in small areas very dimly. They've actually stated that negative thinking can detriment the brain's neuroplasticity, meaning that you can cause damage to your brain structure with negative thinking. Yeah, it causes brain damage. So as we approach Thanksgiving, take some quiet time and reflect on the blessings in life. Let your mind wander a while on these. Go ahead and give yourself permission to follow that rabbit on that thankful trail. I bet you'll be surprised on how the joy within you will grow as you enter into God's gates with thanksgiving. As your heart leads you into that place, it will inevitably lead you into his courts with praise for his loving kindness and generosity towards you. You can choose to be thankful. So I pray that you choose to be thankful. Well, because if you don't, it causes brain damage. Happy Thanksgiving.